Welcome back, everybody, to a Younger View in Sports. My name is James Irvin, and bam, we got a full round one mock draft coming to you right here, right now, live. Not live, but as you can see, it includes the Niners trade, it got the Dolphins, and it's got the Eagles trade. All trades are updated here using the Draft Network. Very excited to do this, been wanting to do this for a long time now. So, without further ado, let's get right into this. So, we're not wasting any time. It's Trevor Lawrence to the Jacksonville Jaguars. That's about it. Best player in the draft. Jags got him. They need him. They need quarterback, although I do like Gardner Minshew. But, it's definitely time as they need Trevor Lawrence. Next up is Zach Wilson to the Jets. I would imagine the Niners would want to trade up to the Jets, but they didn't. Zach Wilson, second best quarterback in this class. I like him better than Justin Fields, although the top four quarterbacks are really good. But I'm going to go with a weird one here. If you saw my video the other day, you know where I'm going with this. Mac Jones to the San Francisco 49ers. Like him in the system. You can 100% make him a top quarterback in that Kyle Shanahan offense. Right system. Learn under Garoppolo. Is he really that much different of a player than Garoppolo? I don't know. Mac Jones, San Francisco 49ers. I like the fit. I know it's a weird one. I know I've been kind of not so high on him, but that's how I fit. Now, here's the Falcons. I don't think you go quarterback. I think Arthur Smith's going to make Matt Ryan back to his MVP form. I don't know who they'd go with. I don't think Kyle Pitts would be an option here, but you definitely wouldn't rule it out. I think you got to go defense, though. I think you get the best corner in the draft class, which is Patrick Surtain. I know they drafted A.J. Terrell. I know their secondary is just still so weak. Keanu Neal just left. All you got left is Deion Jones. Yeah, you're going Patrick Surtain right there. Build back up that secondary. Now with the Bengals, this is another weird. Do you go with either Penei Sewell or Rashawn Slater? Potential better player day one. I'm gonna go with Penei Sewell. Everybody's been saying Penei Sewell. I'm gonna stick with Penei Sewell. I like it. Dolphins. They still get Jamar Chase. They would have taken Jamar Chase at 3. They've moved back a little bit, but then they moved back up because I think Jamar Chase probably would have gone right here to the Detroit Lions. Yes, but Jamar Chase, best receiver in the class. In my opinion, he was just different. He made Justin Jefferson the second best receiver on the LSU team. 100% going Jamar Chase there. Now, here we go. Second best receiver in the class, in my opinion. There he is. Devonta Smith. I think the Lions are going to jump on Devonta Smith hype train. You got to get Jared Goff some weapons. Marvin Jones, Kenny Golladay left, obviously, to the New York Giants. Got to get him a weapon. Got to throw to someone. All right, here we go. Justin Fields to the Carolina Panthers. No Deshaun Watson trade yet. We don't know if Deshaun Watson's going to be playing football. But I like Justin Fields in that Matt Rule offense. Got to get Justin Fields there. I think he's going to do great things in that offense. He can learn under Bridgewater for a year, and then you can get rid of Bridgewater, and boom, Justin Fields is ready to start. Broncos. This is an interesting one. They don't need corner anymore. So they go offensive line. Do they go Trey Lance right here? I think you got to give Drew Lock another year. I think you do, but do you want to be trapped? The more I think about it, the more I think Trey Lance to the Denver Broncos. Look, Drew Lock hasn't shown what I thought he would be showing, which is very not good. I like Drew Lock a lot and get shoulder injury, but you can trade Trey Lance away if Drew Lock comes out next year and balls out, or maybe you can trade Drew Lock away if he improves stock. I think you got to get quarterback though. And Trey Lance is there. If Drew Lock isn't good, at least you have your future option. Cowboys are up, and I think this is where they go with Caleb Farley. Look, I know he's dropping because of injury. He's still the second best corner in the class. Just because you're hurt in college doesn't mean you're getting hurt in the NFL. I think he's the best corner in the class. Not best, second best corner in the class. I think he's really good. And that defense, that secondary for the Cowboys is still really bad. I think you get Caleb Farley if they have improved secondary. Giants, they're going Jalen Waddle. Imagine this offense. Daniel Jones, Kenny Golladay, Darius Slayton, Saquon Barkley. The only problem there is Daniel Jones. And since the top quarterbacks are not on the board anymore, you got to go with them. So, yeah, I think they go Jalen Waddle there, get another dynamic playmaker. Dave Gettleman probably go with Rashawn Slater, but I think you go Kyle Pitts. Not Kyle Pitts, Jalen Waddle. But Kyle Pitts is going to the Philadelphia Eagles. Look. Kyle Pitts is that big-time playmaker weapon that Jalen Hurts needs in this offense to survive, to make work with it. Right now, he's not throwing to anybody. Okay, Deshaun Jackson is gone. Alshon Jeffrey is pretty much gone. Yeah, you get Kyle Pitts, big-time weapon right there for Jalen Hurts. And then the Chargers are chomping at the bits because they got their guy. They got Rashawn Slater. Rashawn Slater is 100% the guy there. You need to protect Justin Herbert. You got the best center in the game, Corey Linsley. You will be missed by the Green Bay Packers. But yeah, you need Rashawn Slater right there, 1,000%. Rashawn Slater's the pick right there. You pick him up. Now the Vikings. Vikings are a tough one. Do you go offensive line? Do you go J.C. Horn? Or do you go Micah Parsons? I think you're going J.C. Horn. Build back up that secondary. You had Xavier Rhodes that was really good there for a few years. Look, you just lost Anthony Harris, so you need somebody back there who can cover. I think J.C. Horn is just the right fit for the Minnesota Vikings. Also, Arizona probably be looking for him. No, they jumped him. And then the Patriots go Micah Parsons with the 15th overall pick. Micah Parsons can be Bill Belichick's guy. He can learn under Dante Hightower and be ready. And plus, he's versatile. Okay, he's like Isaiah Simmons was. He runs the passer. He can cover very well. I think Micah Parsons right there makes a lot of sense. Keep building up that New England Patriots defense. Now, Cardinals are an interesting spot. The best corners on the board are Greg Newsome, Eric Stokes. You could reach for one of those. You do need running back. Offensive line, I think, isn't as big of a need as it was. Maybe another tackle, Elijah Tucker. But I think this is where Najee Harris goes. Explosive running back. Averaged like 5 yards a carry in college. I think this is really good. Kenyon Drake wasn't that hot. Chase Edmonds wasn't too good. I think you go Najee Harris right there. Keep boosting up that high-powered offense, and it's very high-powered offense. And then Christian Darrisaw goes to the Las Vegas Raiders. I caught myself there. You guys see that? You proud of me? They trade away the entire offensive line. I don't know. Derek Carr is going to be hurried a lot, especially in the division with Chris Jones and Von Miller. Yeah, and Joey Bosa, yeah, he's going to need some protection. I think you go Christian Darrisaw right there, boost up that offensive line that was really good, and then they traded everybody away, which I still don't get. The Raiders are still very much confusing me. Dolphins. What do you go with now? You got your receiver. Do you keep boosting up offensive line? Do you go defense? Travis Etienne maybe? Get an edge rusher? What do you do? I think you go Jeremiah Owusu, Koromora. They need linebacker. They need somebody who can hold down the field. They lost Kyle Van Noy. I think Owusu Koromora can be a perfect fit right there. Now you got football team. Do you go Elijah Tucker, Tevin Jenkins, Etienne? What do you do here? I think their defense is just fine. I think they need a playmaker receiver to complement Terry McLaurin and Curtis Samuel. But then again, you got the two good receivers. What do? You don't have a quarterback. You do have your quarterbacks. You paid your quarterbacks. What do you go with here if you're Washington? I think probably a trade down spot in real life, but I'm not making trades. So with that, I think I'm going Tevin Jenkins. Look, if Fitzmagic is the future, if Taylor Heineke is the future, who knows? But you've got to protect them. And I think you just robbed the Bears. But Bears are going Elijah Tucker, boosting up the offensive line. These three teams right here, football team, Bears, Colts, all need offensive line. But Colts, they got Xavier Rhodes back on a one-year deal. I think they get Greg Newsome right here. They need corner very badly. They robbed the Titans of a corner who also needs corner very badly. Yes, they need corner very, very badly. And I think because, Xavier Rhodes not going to be there forever, especially on a one-year deal. Titans are a team that needs corner probably more. So back here, Titans secondary is very bad. Trevon Mayrig could be a pick here. I like their edge rushers currently. They do need a second receiver. Titans need a lot. I think Eric Stokes here, though, is the pick. He just ran an amazing 40-yard dash. I think he can definitely help booster back up that Titans secondary, who was pretty good, and then it wasn't pretty good. New York Jets here, I think they go Kwity Paye, edge rusher at Michigan. Yeah, really good player. Jets need a lot. They got Zach Wilson. They could go Rashad Bateman, get him a weapon, but I think they got Corey Davis to throw to. But yeah, that's it. There's my pick. Help boosting up this defense. Kwity Paye to the Jets. Steelers. What do Steelers go with? They need offensive tackle. Sam Cosmi should be pretty good. Edge rusher. I think they're pretty good there. But I think Travis Etienne right here is my pick for the Pittsburgh Steelers. James Conner wasn't good. The run game wasn't good. I think Big Ben, with his current age, they need a run game for him. They 100% need a run game for Big Ben, so he doesn't need to throw 6 times games when he's like almost 40 years old. Travis Etienne could help solve that run game. So, Jaguars back up. What do? You got Marvin Jones. You got some good receivers. I think you go Sam Cosmi here. Boost up that offensive line. for Trevor Lawrence. He needs protection if he wants to throw at anybody. I know he runs like a tank, and he's really, really good when he is running, but I like it a lot. I think Sam Cosmi's a good fit there. Urban Meyer gets an offensive tackle. Now, what do we go now for the Browns? I think they go Christian Barmore. They just lost Larry Okunjobi. I think I pronounced that right. So, and you got Myles Garrett on the edge, so he's going to take up some blocks. I think Christian Barmore will do great with the Cleveland Browns. Now, Ravens up. They need receiver very badly, and they need edge rusher. I think you got to go Rashad Bateman here. They just signed Sammy Watkins, so that's going to help. Sammy Watkins, Hollywood Brown, Rashad Bateman. Lamar can actually have weapons to throw to because he was running for his life a lot because he had nobody to throw to. I think this solves it. Steelers are the guys that, not the Steelers, Saints are people that just need best player available. So who's best player available? This says Jeez Ojolari. I don't think you need pass rush that much. I think secondary, I think linebacker, I think another receiver would be nice. I think they're going to go Terrence Marshall at LSU. He's in Louisiana, so it makes sense. I think you need to get somebody to complement Michael Thomas, whether you're going with Jameis, whether you're going with Taysom. You got to get somebody to help out Michael Thomas because everybody's just going to double-team Slant Boy, then you got nobody else to throw to. Terrence Marshall right there, help boost up that receiver corps. Now, my favorite team, the Green Bay Packers, are out. And if this is the current board, I'm still going Zaven Collins. Go Zaven Collins. Go Zaven Collins. Or Kadarius Toney. I wouldn't mind Kadarius Toney. Also need a corner, so Aaron Robinson wouldn't be that bad. I think a lot more corners are going to go in the first round. I think the Browns are in a team contention. Definitely the Saints, Jags, Jets. So I think a lot more teams could go corner. But with these players available, I still think you go Zaven Collins. Zaven Collins is one of my favorite players in the draft. We need a linebacker. We need inside linebacker so bad for run defense, for just a lot of things. I think he can cover too. I like Zaven Collins. Bills are up. Do I give him Javonte Williams? No. Do I give him an edge rusher? No. I'm going to go corner here to help out Tre'Davious White. They're going to go Aaron Robinson. Their run game is bad, but I think second round, Javonte Williams could definitely possibly fall. So I think you get a corner because, again, you're facing the Chiefs. Speaking of the Chiefs, you need help secondary. Speaking of the Chiefs, they go Liam Eckenberg right here, boost up offensive tackle. They got Joe Thuney, the inside guy. Then they released all their tackles. You got to keep boosting up the offensive tackles. Tampa Bay Buccaneers are up, and what do they go with? Interior D-line, Barmore just went. Receiver, they don't need it. They are drafting for depth at this point, and I think depth will definitely be Ronnie Perkins. I think Ronnie Perkins is going to sneak into the first round. They don't need these superstar guys, but Ronnie Perkins, edge rusher, out of Oklahoma, perfect. So here's my full first round mock draft. First one you guys are seeing on the channel. Let me know what you guys think of this setup. I know there's probably some background noise. I'm still trying to get this figured out. No face cam, still trying to get that figured out. But I got it out for you. Here are my picks. I think the weirdest one is definitely Mac Jones at 3. And then towards the end here, Ronnie Perkins sneaking into the first round, going to Tampa. Terrence Marshall to the Saints I like. Bateman there. Barmore's a weird one. I think they could possibly go corner. I think a lot more corners could possibly go in the first round. But this is my full first round mock draft. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And of course, thank you for listening.